Monaco, the world's playground for the ultra-wealthy, is a land where luxury yachts and multi-million-dollar apartments are just the norm. A haven for billionaires thanks to its no-income tax policy. It's a place where money talks and fortunes abound. But who is the wealthiest of them all? You're about to find out as we climb the mountain of Monaco's richest residents, from the bottom all the way to the top. 10. Alexander Vick. Meet Alexander Vick, net worth $1 billion. Sounds massive, right? But here, it's pocket change. Vick's journey started in the fur trade, a family business that made real money selling furs for generations. But he didn't stick to tradition. He switched lanes into tech and insurance, eventually deciding his fortune needed vodka, a 400-year-old recipe, no less, fit for royalty. Yet, in Monaco, he's like the guy driving a Toyota among Lamborghinis. $1 billion might sound impressive, but it's only enough to get a learner's permit in Monaco's billionaire club. Makes you wonder, just how rich do you need to be here? 9. Mohammad Al Fayed. Next up, Mohammad Al Fayed, worth $1.62 billion. He once owned Harris and sold it for $2.4 billion, and kept the Ritz Hotel in Paris as a fun side project. Not to mention, he owned Fulham Football Club for a while. His life even intertwines with one of history's most glamorous love stories. His yacht was where his son Dodi proposed to Princess Diana. But even with all these accomplishments in Monaco, he's like the Rolls-Royce among spaceships. So what kind of wealth does it really take to impress in this city? 8. Stios Haji Adawanu, worth $1.62 billion. Stios is the founder of EasyJet and the mastermind behind the Easy brand. Easy car, Easy hotel, Easy bus. He built his empire from scratch, starting with just a $5 million loan from his dad. He even pledged to give away a large portion of his fortune, proving he's not just about making money. But despite all this in Monaco, he's still considered new money. If even a self-made billionaire can't make the top cut here, who possibly can? 7. The NAD Brothers. David and Ezra Namad, together worth $3.3 billion, are not your average art dealers. They're mega dealers, owning 300 Picasso paintings. They influence the entire art market, selling when prices peak like financial wizards. These Syrian-born brothers fled their homeland, later making a fortune trading art. Yet, in Monaco, owning more Picassos than most museums doesn't secure them the top spot. Who could outshine art moguls like these? 6. Baja Hariri. Baja Hariri, worth $2.1 billion, took his family's construction legacy to a new level. He launched the Horizon Group and invested in projects like the $5 billion revitalization of Amman, Jordan. He's not just about erecting buildings, he's about sustainable development that stands the test of time. Still, in Monaco, he's just another face in the crowd. How does someone reshaping entire cities not dominate the wealth hierarchy here? 5. Tatiana Kasiragi. Tatiana sits on $2.1 billion, thanks to a Colombian beer empire and her own ethical fashion brand. She's not your typical trust fund Harris. She's hands-on, focusing on sustainable fashion and supporting artisans. Oh, and she married into Monaco's royal family. Even with her royal ties, she's not topping the charts. So who does? 4. Steve Wynn. The man who turned Las Vegas into an oasis of luxury now brings that magic to Monaco. With a $3 billion fortune, Wynn developed icons like the Mirage and the Bellagio. Granted honorary Monaco citizenship, he's merged Vegas-style glamour with Monaco's elegance. Yet even his fortune lands him somewhere in the middle. 3. Christina Green. Christina, with $4.8 billion, runs a retail empire including brands like Topshop and Miss Selfridge. Recently, she splurged $100 million on a yacht, a literal floating palace. But in Monaco's billionaire scene, her story is just one of many. Here, a $4.8 billion fortune barely raises an eyebrow. Who could possibly be higher up? 2. The Barkley Twins. Sir David and Sir Frederick Barkley, together worth $5.6 billion, have their hands in media, hotels, and more. They own the Telegraph newspaper and even the Ritz Hotel in London. Despite starting from modest beginnings, they now own an island. Yet in Monaco, they're not quite at the summit. 1. Stefano Pessina. And here we are at the pinnacle. Stefano Pessina, worth $11.1 billion, the king of the pharmaceutical world. As chairman of Walgreens Boots Alliance, he transformed the industry, turning a family business into a global powerhouse. Every time you walk into a Walgreens, you're adding to his fortune. But Pessina isn't just about money. He's an art collector and even revitalized Ammon Jordan. So there you have it. Monaco's wealth hierarchy isn't just about the zeros in the bank. It's a world where billionaires can blend into the crowd, where fortunes are built, expanded, and sometimes reinvented. And as it turns out, the richest man in Monaco made his billions through the most unexpected path: your everyday pharmacy.